Is there sound now? Brilliant. Okay, I'll just quickly run over what I said. The iPad Mini 4 that I was just working on is now pulling a charge. It looks like it's got backlight. I have just tried to restart it and it looks like it's got no image, but we'll come
Is there
back to
sound
that.
now?
Oh,
Brilliant.
brilliant. Okay,
Okay,
I'll
I'll
just
just
quickly
quickly
run
run
over
over
what
what
I
I
said.
said.
The
The
iPad
iPad
Mini.
Mini
We've got a
4 that I
feedback
was
as
just
well.
working.
Okay. I think that's stopped. I think I've got sound. No sound. Now we have sound and a feedback loop. Okay, we are just going to dismantle this iPhone 6. I'm not going to walk through how to dismantle an iPhone 6. I'm sure there's plenty of other videos out there. I'll just get this done as quick as possible. The battery disconnected. I watch a lot of other live streams and they just seem to pile all the screws into one place. It's crazy. Don't know how people work like that. In an organised mess. I tried this. We had another iPhone 6 in just before Christmas and we thought it was Tristar. Went to change it, wasn't Tristar. So I'm definitely going to test this one before. I did do a test off live stream to make sure, so I'm pretty sure this is a good candidate for a Tristar replacement. It could be both, it could be Tristar and Tigris, but pretty rare. Seem to have lost my down camera for some reason. Right, nearly done. Colossal amount of screws. Put that one underneath. Pick this one back. This one back. And I think there's just one more here. And we are good to go. Right. we're just gonna oh, come on. This is the 6 or the 6S. Looks like 6S. Definitely. Oh, there's a freaking charge box. Trying to find my known good charge port. Okay, that's that. A battery. Right. That's our known good. Here we go, get the DC, prompt to boot. Prompt to boot. Okay, first thing you want to do, obviously make sure that it's not charging. You can see there that it's pulling a 0. We know that charge port's good. Let's try that again. Let's disconnect the battery on this one. See if the battery's causing a problem. This should flicker and not a sound, not a sign. Let's check if the board's dead. I did this last time and it just started charging. Okie dokie. Just prompt this to boot. I don't know if this battery's got any. Okay. Let's get rid of the battery on this and pull up the squid. Prompt to boot that again. Oh, not long enough. Okay. There we go. Have we got a picture? And we're just hung on 23. Or 0.23 should I say. Right, let's get rid of you. 0.37. Let's get rid of that screen. I thought it was a known good one. Let's use the customers. Put this back on. Prompt to boot again. Okay, that's bizarre. Good morning, Lisa Forbes. Hello to you too. Good morning. Where are you in the world? 4:30 now. I'm guessing America. Let's guess a whole continent. Oh. Okay. Oh. So, what's different? Let's just take this to 3.8 just to make sure it's not the power supply causing an issue. Well, it now looks like it's stuck in DFU mode. So I'm going to see if I can bring it out. There we go. See if it reboots. Tinley Park, southwest of Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so we're hovering around 22. Part of me thinks this is stuck in DFU mode. I'm still going to go and look at Tristar anyway, but I have actually seen this boot. So I don't know why it's gone back into DFU mode. It could just be some sort of software corruption, but let's quickly see. Let's see what happens when we plug you in. See what iTunes has got to say for itself. Gonna power you on. Okay, straight in. Well, it hasn't booted. .24 amps. Oh. Okay, that's bizarre. Oh, it can't be stuck in DFU of half an amp. Okay. 6S. Let's just have a look on a different power supply, just to make sure that one isn't trolling me. By the looks of it, it's the same. Okay. Well, I'm going to address Tristar anyway, straight away, because we're getting no reading, and if that is the case, it's not going to connect to iTunes, so I'm never going to know if it is in DFU mode or not. Suddenly just dawned on me. So let's just see if we can get the charge port working. We might be able to just kick it out of DFU mode. I have actually seen this one boot, so it's a bit strange. Can happen. Okay, first things first, let's get the ZXW up. And get some parts. iPhone 6. Let's load ZXW up. Get rid of that. Okay, so Tristar is on the other side. I knew that. Okay, we're looking around this area here. So let's zoom back out, see where we are. This is the back of the board, just on autopilot. First thing we need to do is take the shielding off. In fact, let's do that without this. We're going to disconnect the aerial, or the coaxial cable. Comes with this lovely glue. Move that up there. A lot of people do these on full whack. I'll just stick to the initial 355. Without the nozzle. I hear it just about going. There we go. No drama. The iPad 4 still pulling an amp, so that's good. That's exactly what I'd expect. The backlight's on again, so that could be software as well. Got an iPhone 7 as well, that looks like it's got a Tristar problem. And I'll probably do that one after this. Right, that's cool enough now. Let's get that in the jig. And we'll get this zoomed in for you. We're going to get our Tristar ready. So let's move these out of the way. Let's see if we can get a bit more of a camera angle in there for you. Okay, we're still on that one. Let's switch it back over to, let's go over to main camera. Get this one centralized. Okay, that looks pretty good for me. Looks pretty good for you. Change the nozzle back to a smaller one. Come in with 200 degrees. We're going to take some of this overfill off. Yeah, we've still got audio. I put a heat sink. It's quite close to the RAM. we go, just want to clear some of these bits so we don't whitewash the board. That's pretty good. Okay, let's just ramp up the heat. Board's probably heated up nice by now. Kind of come in away. Let's get a better angle. Can you guys see that? Zoom out a bit for you guys. So it's starting to go molten. Taking a bit longer than I'd like. Might have to go up. There we go. Oh. Come back in while that's still hot. Yeah, man. Let's come back in with the hot tweezers on that one. Whitewash the whole board. Where are we? Can you guys see? Yeah, let's go. A bit more flux on that. That's the shaky, shaky. Yeah, man. An old man once said to me, the more you stare at turd, the more it smells. It does feel like that sometimes. Oh, man. There we go. Just need to nudge you back. You sat on a nerve. There we go. Right, we'll let that cool down a bit. I was in that for longer than I'd like. clean some of that underfill. Maybe I didn't clear it. What we'll do though is we're going to come back to this view. Looking good. We're going to clear up this solder, replace it for some leaded, wherever I'll put it. There we go. Need to shift around so I'm not sat. Could be the 3 coffees I've had. Let's get some flux on there. There we go. That's good. Just going to wait till some of the heat comes out of this board before I come in and clean that. I'm doing that. I'm pretty sure it's the bottom right to me is the A1, or should I say bottom left? Yeah. Okay. That looks all good. Lay down some more flux. Let's see that. Oh. Okay, let's get that dot round the other way. Get it off. You can see this dot here, that's the one. That's how you know that bottom corner is A1. Okay. Turn this. Clean these. Bring this heatsink back round. Try and get in a good place. That's it. where I want to be. Get the angle away. I don't normally have to worry about the angle of the camera, so there we go. Okay, it looks like it's going molten. Just looking for it to shift over. It looks like it's just shifted into place there. Just looking for the other side of that cap to go molten. There we go, it's just moved. The other side of that cap's gone molten now. Come away. I'm going to let that cool down, and then we're going to test to see if we've got functionality from the USB, and hopefully it's just stuck in DFU mode. We can either update it or boot it out of DFU mode and it should all be good. While that's cooling down, I'm just going to check to see what else we've got. Okay, looks like we've still got no picture on that. I don't know if the Tristar on the iPhone 7 is the same. I'm going to have to do a bit of research on that first, because I haven't got any iPhone 7 parts. I didn't expect to see any Tristars to start off with, to tell you the truth. But I'm guessing it's going to be, let's have a look on there. This is 6S SE, so yeah, there's probably no reason the 7 isn't a 1610A3. Okay, where are we? Okay, that's still mighty hot. I think it's probably the... It seems when we've got it in these cradles that they take ages to cool down. I mean, they have got a big heat sink on the back, so I suppose once that heats up, it's going to stay hotter for longer. Okay. Right, let's get that in focus. That's all good. Okay, clean the top of that NAND off. Right, let's see if there's any action. Through the original. In fact, where's my... Oh, it's under there. I was wondering where that went. plug this back in. Now, with the battery disconnected, we should get some sort of jump. I'd expect it to go from a bit higher than 0.5, to be honest. Usually goes to 0.15. Yeah, I've noticed the same thing. That's not ideal. Okay, let's try it with the battery just to make sure. Okay, that looks like a semi-normal boot pattern so far. It was hanging around the 0.3 last time, and that was what I thought was DFU. What it wasn't doing before was responding to the cable being plugged in. So it looks like that problem has been solved. Just out of interest, I'm just going to leave it to see if it does boot. It's dropping the volts when it comes into there, which isn't great. Okay, so it's recognised by the computer. Is it recognised by iTunes? Let's try that again. Okay, it's not recognised by the computer. Let's try a different cable. Okay, this device is not recognised. Before I do any more work on the board, I want to make sure, absolutely sure, this isn't stuck in DFU mode. I don't normally use this computer for any of that, so I need to go through my known good pile. Okay, let's plug it into my known good lead. Let's see what it says over here. Well, we've still got nothing on that. We've got no device connected. Okay, just to absolutely be sure. I was hoping it would just be stuck in DFU mode. Okay, not great. It looks like it's pulling the same amount before. The USB is now working. I'm hoping it's not a NAND problem. That's the only time I've seen that sort of stop to pull. I wanted to do the iPhone 7, but I was already late 2 hours ago. Let's have a quick look over this board. In fact, let's see if I put you on. I'm pretty sure you went on okay. I mean, you look about as level as it gets, so I'm pretty sure Tristar's okay. I think we might have to come back to this one. Let's just quickly try and back it in its original housing, and then I'll have to call that it for today. Hopefully I'm going to get a few more live streams in. This is the first of the year. I did one just a minute ago on an iPad mini 4, and that was the same scenario, completely dead, not doing anything through the USB, not recognised by anything. It's now charging. Yeah, it's pulling about an amp, but it's got no display. It's got a backlight from what I can see. I don't think I've got another screen to be able to test whether it's that or not. And again, with that one, I want to rule out that it's actually not software. This one, I'm not too sure on now. I'm probably going to try and change. Where are we at? Yeah, I'm probably going to try and change Tigris on it. That's the only other thing I can think of. Maybe they're both connected. But I had no history on this one here. It was just brought to me with no life, so I don't know why it stopped working, when it stopped working, if it was plugged into something, which usually is half the battle. As soon as I seen that it was turning on, or it was at least before the live stream, I checked to see if it had turned on. It booted with DC, but it had no signs of life, and then it was hovering around the 1 to probably 1.5. I'm guessing this is just going to hover around the 3 again, or 300 milliamps. Come on. Let's get the battery connected. It's odd that it just jumps just straight to 300 milliamps. The Tristar could be bad, yeah. My only concern though is it was hovering around the 0.33, 0.35 before I did Tristar. The only difference is it wasn't prompting to boot before, which said to me Tristar was bad. I'm thinking it's maybe Tigris. But normally between 0.2 and 0.3. Oh, happy days. Don't know if you can see that. It's just a bad battery. So if I... Oh, why can't I get that right? Oh, it's been one of those streams. Well, can't get the light right. We're just about to see that. There we go, a tiny little... Oh, well what I'll probably do is I'll probably leave that. It's weird that it's not coming on with DC power. Okay, let me try DC power again. How bizarre. I've changed the setup since I come back from Christmas. I've got a multi... I don't know what you'd call it. It's like a squid for DC adapter, so I don't have to keep changing the different squids and the different connections I've got and the different bits for DC power. So I've got a 4-way extension on there, so I don't know if that's actually causing an issue. I shouldn't think so. I'm pretty sure I've booted quite a few phones, and if it should just boot. Maybe my known good parts are no longer known good. Come on, give me a boot pattern. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay, so yeah, original thoughts are right. Need to just trust my instinct on that one. It looks like Tristar was the problem. And we're up to 1.2, which is pretty good for backlight. I'll try and turn this around without disconnecting it. There we go. So, it was Tristar. And the Tristar is good. And I've no idea why it wasn't booting before. Maybe it was something that I was doing. Maybe the squid's got a bad connection. I don't know. How bizarre. But to see if this boots, see if it's got touch. Yeah, looks like it's got touch. And we've got a 3 girls on the front. And there we go. So I'm going to end that stream here because I have a poorly girlfriend at home. I need to go and rescue her from our children. I'm probably going to be live now, maybe Monday. I've got an iPhone 7 Tristar. I don't know if the 1610. I don't know if, yeah, is it 1610? Yeah, the 1610A3, I'm not sure if that's the right chip for it. I do want to stay and do the iPhone 7, but I finished work 3 hours ago and I've already stayed behind a bit later. So thanks for watching the stream. And as always, like and subscribe. Hit the little icon that lets you know when I'm live. If you're on Facebook, drop us a like on the page as well. And hopefully see you again soon. Catch you later, guys.